Aaron freaking Rodgers, the man who brought a Super Bowl to Green Bay, broke Bears fans' hearts over a decade, and somehow made the Jets' most hyped team in football for about 4 plays 2 years ago. Well, guess what? Now he's in black and gold, and I'm telling you right now, Aaron Rodgers is the most talented quarterback in NFL history, joining a roster that already has championship pieces in place. This is how Aaron Rodgers will save the Pittsburgh Steelers. What makes Aaron Rodgers so valuable to the Steelers isn't just his arm strength, it's how complete his game is. Even in his late 30s, Rodgers remains one of the most efficient quarterbacks in NFL history. He has the second lowest interception percentage of all time, and has consistently ranked near the top in touchdown to interception ratio at 4-1. This is huge for a Steelers team that has struggled with turnovers under younger and inconsistent quarterbacks. His ability to diagnose a defense before the snap means Steelers can operate with far more flexibility. Rodgers can check out of a bad play at the line, exploit mismatches, and make throws into windows most quarterbacks wouldn't even attempt. That alone would take the Steelers from a middle-of-the-pack offense to a top 10 scoring unit. And then there's the accuracy. Rodgers can still make tight window throws outside the numbers and deep shots that only a handful of quarterbacks in NFL history have even attempted. In a division loaded with tough defenses, Baltimore, Cleveland, and not really Cincinnati, having a quarterback who can create explosive plays against pressure is exactly what the Steelers have been missing. Rodgers changes more than just the playbook. He changes the culture. People in the media always bring up how Rodgers is a bad teammate or a bad person. I see Rodgers as someone who is pretty hard-headed with a couple of controversial takes, especially in the last couple of years, which means he has given himself a bad rap, so people in the media spun it and said that Rodgers is now a bad teammate. But in my opinion, the amount of testimonies Rodgers has been given over his career, especially in the last couple of years, makes it pretty hard to believe that Rodgers is a bad teammate. When an MVP quarterback walks in, the standard rises. Receivers run sharper routes because they know the ball will get to them on time. Offensive linemen block harder because they know 1 extra second could mean a 40-yard completion. Even the defense benefits because they know they can play more aggressively, knowing the offense can score quickly if needed. For a team like Pittsburgh, which have been stuck between rebuilding and contending, Rodgers' presence eliminates uncertainty. They are in win-now mode from day one. Pittsburgh's front office retooled the roster this offseason to fit Rodgers' style, adding reliable veteran receivers, shoring up the offensive line, and finding a versatile backfield that can run and catch. First off, DK Metcalf is a great deep threat in 1v1 situations, but the main problem with Metcalf is his route running. If he can improve this one thing, he could be one of Rodgers' best weapons he has ever had throughout his whole career. Then there's Jonnu Smith, fresh from the Dolphins, and say what you want to say about Jonnu. When this guy is used right, he's a yards after catch nightmare. Big body, athletic, and can turn a short pass into a 30-yard gain. Rodgers has always loved his tight ends, and he's a great safety valve for the offense Pittsburgh wants to run. Here's the scary part for the rest of the league. The Steelers already had a championship caliber defense. Pittsburgh's defense was already top tier, finishing last season among the league leaders in sacks and takeaways. Now they've extended TJ Watt, brought in Jalen Ramsey, giving them 2 All-Pros who can take over the game at any moment. This is where Rodgers' value skyrockets. Elite defense paired with an elite quarterback are historically the most consistent Super Bowl contenders. With Rodgers, the Steelers no longer need to win 17-14 slugfest. They can win in multiple different ways: defensive dominance, shootouts, or a balanced control. Rodgers and Mike Tomlin. This is the pairing Steelers fans have been dreaming about for years. Tomlin brings stability, respect, and a winning culture. Rodgers brings leadership, confidence, and a will to win that matches the city's blue-collared attitude. If they are on the same page, and early reports say they are, this could be one of the most dangerous teams in football. The signing of Aaron Rodgers isn't just a headline. It's a signal to the entire NFL. The Steelers have been a quarterback away from true contention for years. With Aaron Rodgers, they have that quarterback, and they have that roster around him that is built to win now. If Rodgers can just stay healthy, Pittsburgh isn't just making the playoffs. They have a legitimate shot to make the Super Bowl. So what do you think? Is Aaron Rodgers the missing piece that takes Pittsburgh back to glory, or is it just a short-lived experiment? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. If you are hyped to see Rodgers in black and gold, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe for more NFL breakdowns all season long. Thank you guys for watching.